You've underestimated everything I've been through. I think you can't imagine all the things that I can do. Watch this.
Hello everyone. In this episode, we're going to make biscuits. Now, these are from a can, but they're pretty good in my opinion. Now, depending on where you're from, the word biscuit may have different meanings. For this video, we're going to use a can of Pillsbury. So, whatever that means where you're at, that is ironically what we're making. A video on a can of biscuits. Why? First, I always see these in the store in some side, almost hidden area. There may be people who have never seen or tried these. Even after 30 years of food shopping, there are still things in the supermarket that I do not know. I figured this video may help those become aware of the joys of bread in a can. Second, I believe that the ability to make fresh bread is a very important part of being able to feed yourself. As this is a level 1 video, I'll start easy. There will be future videos where I'll say, add a biscuit or something, so this will help then. And the best reason, I would say that biscuits are great for multiple purposes. They're great with butter, sandwich meats and cheeses. Some of my favorites are the good old bacon, egg, and cheese, a spicy chicken sandwich, or maple sausage with cheese on a biscuit. In its most basic functions, it's a can of rolls, so it will work where most bread works. You can even take a burger patty, cut it in half to make some sliders. Now here's one of the best parts. I can keep a can of biscuits for about a month or two, depending on the expiration date. But most actual bread from the supermarket lasts for about a week. This gives me the option to shop on Monday and still have fresh baked bread on Friday. These take about 25 minutes to make, with 10 of those being waiting for the oven to preheat. After they're done, I'll keep them in a Ziploc bag, and they'll last for about 3 days. Not that they survive that long. There's times where I'll grab one as a snack. They're good like that. The stuff you will need. First, a cookie sheet. They're really good at holding the tinfoil. Next, tinfoil. This makes up the cleanup very fast. A cooking spray, so the biscuits will not stick to the tinfoil. And for this video, I am using the Pillsbury Grand's Flaky Layers Honey Butter Biscuits Refrigerated Biscuit Dough, 8 count, just to be precise. There are a bunch of options and other brands, so go with what you like. You might need to alter the process a little, but it's generally the same. Oven and mitts. I find it a lot easier to bake the biscuits with the hot box, and the mitts prevent burning my hand, so I like them. A timer. It tracks time. I find there's a small window from perfectly golden brown to the smoke detectors screaming. Considering a lot of meal options will include a roll, this is something to consider. And, if you're lucky, you can end up with golden brown biscuits just like these. Now, let's get cooking. While the oven is cold, set the oven rack to the second from the top. We will want the space to prevent the bottoms from burning. Next, we'll set the oven to 350 degrees so that it can preheat. We're going to want to cover the cookie sheet with tinfoil and then spray it lightly with the cooking spray. It should look like this when we're done. Then, we're going to open the can and place the dough roughly 2 inches from the edges of the cookie sheet as well as each other. Once the oven is at temperature, place the cookie sheet in the oven, keeping it centered on the rack. I'll set the timer for 15 minutes and turn it around somewhere between the 7 and 12 minute mark. As long as it's only baked for about 15 minutes, it should be fine. I'll take them out of the oven, let them cool for about an hour, and then you can place them in a Ziploc bag. If the bag starts to steam up, then you'll want to leave it open. On average, this helps keep them fresh for a few days. And what do you know? Those look like biscuits. You can just butter them up and call it victory. Until next time, remember, cook the easy way. If you find this video entertaining, then like, share, and subscribe.
Everything I've worked for is resting on this moment. Don't know what I love more, the fight I'm always in the shadows, hardly know that I exist. Think you're the best, but get ready for the plot twist. Watch this!